Good morning, how are we? Back down the plot. Might as well get out and about while the weather's still good before the rubbish weather turns up supposedly. Today I'm planting out some garlic that I grew last year from bulbs or sets, but kept them, and I've potted up into cell trays or a couple of weeks back. I've let them grow on a bit just until they're sprouting. So I've not sown any this side of Christmas. You usually sow them the opposite side of Christmas. But what I've done is I've let them grow. You see the roots are just starting to come out there, just about holding enough the compost together. Because I want to get them down. The depth of this in the ground, or just over halfway this side, say, for this year, just to see what they come out like. Because I haven't sown any this side of Christmas because it's the first time growing. Some of the scraps for the compost machine. This is where the garlic's going to be going, in this area here. And then what else we're going to be doing today? Oh yeah, had a little look. The giant elephant garlic is making an appearance. Don't get too excited, but there he is. And over here then, he's coming through. Just in there. So that's cool. And they're all coming through. Just in the next that white thing there. So that's all good. They're coming up nicely. So hopefully we get the full 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. That'll be really good. And then what else I was going to do is dig this bed over, 2 forks down, take out as many stones as I can, keep myself warm. And yeah, see what else happens on the plot. Just a nice day to be out, to be honest with you. So there we are, that's 48. That's the pre-chitted, if you want to call it, garlic bulbs. In the end, I didn't bother putting the using the bulb planter. I just used the old. Only need a little hole. Yeah, it says 48 in this bed here now, and then there's one long run down there, and there's Robin. He'll be on this bed now. But yeah, and then there's another run of them down here, squeezed in the backs, and that basically is literally all that then full of garlic. So we'll see how this end up here fares anyway, like I say, because I've never planted anything after Christmas Day. But we have got some cold weather coming in supposedly, so we'll see. There we are, that's a quick half hour. Show you what we found. Love that. That's all dug over now. It's about 4.5 deep. It'll be a continuous job just pulling out the odd stone here and there, but that's fine, and it'll all settle down anyway, and then I'll put more compost on top then from over in the compost bait. All in all, good job. So we've dug the bed over now. What we're going to do is, or what I'm doing is, I'm going to put hoops over it with bamboo cane in it, blue MDPE pipe. I'll swap the canes out for road pins, which are those steel pins you see holding up orange fencing for road works, but I'll give you a go on. That's the blue MDPE pipe, all cut to the same length, and then just fed over the top of canes, as you can see that. And it's something I see quite a lot with this kind of setup, is how people stop these from blowing over left to right and collapsing and all that. So what I do is, I'll try and show you. I drill a hole in this end, hole in the middle of the pipe, and then a hole in. Can we get a zoom? Can we get a zoom? Yeah. Hole in that end. Basically then, that makes it pretty rigid. Doesn't move, doesn't collapse, just goes as it is. And then the net then for the carrot bed, we'll just go over and use like market stall clamps to clamp it on the edge of the border. And this one then, once it's filled up with compost, like we did with this one, exactly the same, ready for sowing next year then. But this one will be ongoing. Every time I come down, just give it a 10-minute rake, pick out any stones that we see, and then yeah, good to go. Purple sprouting broccoli's doing well. Gonna upgrade the canes though on some of them, because some of them are large to, they call them dahlia stakes, but I used them from a sprouts. 1.2 metre long, perfect for old notchy sprouts until they're finished. You can just use ordinary canes, but I just think to myself, I think they're £1 and B&M, £1.20. Give you a bit more support. There we are, that's the purple sprouting broccoli all staked up. A couple of bottles over the top, if you haven't noticed, and some obligatory netting to help save against being pecked to death. Other than that, spot on.